The SR-71 Blackbird flies so high and so fast, it can theoretically only be brought down by the Soviet Union's monstrous Griffin SA-5 surface-to-air missile, traveling at Mach 5, and only then if it uses a nuclear warhead. As it gently bobs on subsonic air, take a close look at the world's fastest airplane. The reason it's so fast is the same reason a Formula One race car is fast. It has an incredibly high power-to-weight ratio. Weight has been kept down by building the SR-71 almost entirely out of titanium, one of the lightest metals on Earth. The strength comes from its two unique Pratt & Whitney engines, each rated at 35,000 pounds of thrust, enough to drive the world's largest ocean tankers. You can see one reason they're unique in the mouth of each engine. The two cone-like objects, or spikes, have a crucial role. Up to about 1,600 miles an hour, each engine acts as a normal turbojet. Then, as the speed increases, they become ramjets, with their afterburner providing practically all the thrust. To do this, the spike is automatically moved forward and back as the speed changes, so the shock wave just hits the leading edge of the inlet, maximizing the amount of ram pressure. The whole effect is so mean-looking, it's sometimes hard to really see the shape of the SR-71. Note that it's made up of a few long straight lines and a great many curves. See how the sides of the body are flared out into broad chines, and the same treatment is applied to the outer edges of the engine nacelles. Note that the wing is basically a large delta, and that the engines are partially shielded by those cones. Note, too, that the two vertical fins lean inward, and finally, note again that the whole outer skin is painted black. All of these elements came as the result of testing its predecessor, the A-12, on a special radar test site and making changes accordingly. The location of the engines, for example, was designed to make the aircraft as small as possible from the side and from the front, the direction of the potential acquisition radar. The chine and the angled wing and fins eliminated vertical surfaces so radar would be reflected at an oblique angle. And the aircraft was painted with radar-absorbent material, or RAM, to further weaken the return.
Terry approaching Mach 3. Roger that. Okay, John, we're stabilizing at Mach 3. I'm showing 81,400 altitude. And checks. And indicating Mach 3.0 at this time. Level off checks. Inlet set. Inlet's check good. Fuel check. Back ankles look good. Attitudes cross check. Looks good. Gentlemen, adjust speed slightly to give you a smoother platform.